Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna, and this morning we're visiting with Whitney Peck, summer intern here at the Warren County Extension Office. We're going to talk about your summer project that I'm super excited about.
Yeah, so my summer project is called Beef Bootcamp. So it's an online educational series that farmers can watch these videos to learn more about the beef industry. And this is going to focus on new beef producers.
Yeah, and I think that's important. It's definitely a need that we have here, and there's so much to learn, right? And so this is a way to kind of know the basics, because a lot of people are thinking, hey, I want to get involved with the beef industry, but I don't know where to start.
Right. So our video series is going to cover numerous different topics that we feel like beef producers should know. So some of that includes repro and genetics, nutrition, the importance of a veterinary-producer relationship, handling of the cattle, cattle health, forages, and also how to market your product once you get it on the ground running.
Yeah, and these aren't going to be long 3-hour sessions, right?
They're going to be max maybe 20-25 minutes. And then after every video, we'll have a short evaluation that the producer can fill out just so we can make our program better. And after each evaluation, they get their name put into a drawing for an on-top griddle. If the producer completes all of the evaluation questions, they will also get a sorting flag that says UK Extension on it.
All right. And so you are a beginning beef producer.
Yeah.
I mean, you started your own herd, so you kind of know like what topics people kind of need to know more about, right?
So when I was in high school, that was my SAE, is we started a beef operation. So my dad had already some cattle on the ground, but we were just getting started. So for my SAE, I did a labor exchange for 5 replacement heifers and then started building that on top. So this is a wide range. So yes, FFA students who are starting their SAE can take this, but also older who are just now getting into the beef industry or maybe have been in it a couple years but want to get to learn more will also benefit through this educational series.
You're going to have other resources that if people wanted to know more, then they can go more in depth.
So some of the specialists that we've been talking to are like Dr. Bullock from UK, Dr. Arnold, who all have different publications too and different resources. So for instance, Dr. Bullock has the Beef System Analyzer, where it analyzes your beef operation for you with a series of questions. So that'll be dropped down. Dr. Arnold talks about a vaccination plan, which we'll link for resources. We'll also be talking about handling and marketing your cattle, which will also have different resources linked to the videos as well.
Yeah, and so how do people watch the videos?
Right, so it'll be on the Warren County Extension Office YouTube, but also during the week of July 7th through 11th, we'll be doing promo on Farm and Home like we're doing now, which will have the videos linked with each segment.
Okay, and so you're going to get a little bit, but then the long form video will be on Warren County Agriculture YouTube channel, right? And so they can watch that anytime, and then once they complete all of those, then they'll be able to either get their sorting flag or entered for the drawing, right?
Yes.
But like, what's the need for a program like this?
Right, we see a lot of beginner beef producers find a little lost once they're getting into the cattle and really don't know where to look sometimes. So these videos will be something that they can reference to in any stages of the cattle. Your first cow just had their first calf. Reference our video about management and handling, and they can learn a little bit more about that. Or you've got a cow down and you don't know if it's sick or not, it's just not acting right. You can reference our video who's got some information about that. Maybe you don't know what vaccines to give, we've got some references for that. So really just a resource that in any stage of the cattle they can reference back to and find that source, so maybe they're not just searching the web.
Yeah, and then also we have the Kentucky Beef Book.
Right.
And that's kind of like all the information that you can read. I know a lot of people like video format where they can listen to it in the car and kind of get the information, but the Beef Book is a good resource.
Yes, and we reference the Beef Book throughout the whole video series and link different publications in it too.
Yeah, and so that is a fee, or you can access that online for free though. And so there's also websites and YouTube channels that I know has a lot of wealth of information, but people just might not know about them. So are you going to kind of provide some of those resources as well?
So I'll be linking all those different resources that I use in the video series down so that people can also find it. So like a lot that we've referenced is Ag Econs, Beef Basics, that we'll reference down that deals more with the money side as something that we don't go in depth to in our video series.
All right, so a lot of information for people to pull from. Whitney, I think you've done a great job, and I'm excited for you guys to watch Beef Boot Camp. Make sure to watch it, fill out the evaluation, give Whitney some feedback on, you know, what topics maybe she should include next, or maybe you really learned something, put that on there too. It'll really help us improve the program. So thanks, Whitney. We appreciate you watching the Farm and Home Show, and we'll see you next time.